year is 1663. In Istanbul, the center of the Ottoman Empire, a monumental project begins. Hadis Turhan Valide Sultan, mother of Sultan Mehmed IV, dedicates a space to eternity, a mausoleum within her grand mosque complex, Yeni Cami. It is here, within these carefully carved stone walls, that 5 figures of power, 5 Ottoman sultans, would eventually find their final resting place. This is their story. The mausoleum was not just a place of burial. It was a statement, a display of imperial power and piety. The architecture, a blend of Ottoman tradition and innovative design, reflects the Sultan's own understanding of power and devotion. Sunlight streams through the windows, creating an ethereal glow, illuminating the fine details. We observe the placement of the sarcophagi and their subtle differences. Each one bears witness to the individual ruler within. The first to be placed here was Mehmed IV, son of Hadis Turhan. He ascended the throne at a young age, a time of political change and challenge. His reign, one of military conflict and attempts at internal reform, lasted almost 40 years. He was deposed from power after a military defeat and died in the same city where he had ruled, Edirne, before being taken to be laid to rest next to his mother. His sarcophagus is among the most elaborate. Next is Mustafa II. His rule began in the last decade of the 17th century. His reign was characterized by his military efforts, specifically fighting the Habsburgs, which proved to be a turning point in Ottoman military policy. He was forced to abdicate, marking a time of instability within the empire. The third sultan here is Ahmed III, Mustafa's brother. Ahmed's reign is known for a period of peace and cultural expansion, the Tulip Age, a time of renewed interest in the arts and sciences, and closer relations with European powers. The architecture and decoration of his time are represented in his sarcophagus, showing the importance of art and the beauty of his time. The fourth sultan in this mausoleum is Mahmud I. Mahmud was the son of Mustafa II. He came to power after a complex series of palace intrigues, and his reign continued a trend of reform within the empire. He also established a new library of religious literature, which shows an intellectual and educational side to the Ottoman Empire. The last sultan buried in this sacred space is Osman III. He was another son of Mustafa II and became sultan after the death of Mahmud I. His rule was shorter and marked by a series of administrative reforms and changes in the military structure. He led a rather secluded life within the palace. This mausoleum, therefore, contains the remains of a line of men, brothers, a father and a son, and a mother and a son. This mausoleum is more than just a resting place. It is a physical record of power, lineage, and change within the Ottoman Empire. The decisions made within the palace, in the days of these 5 sultans, and the events that shaped their lives have reverberated throughout history. The silence of these walls holds the stories of an empire that shaped history. The final resting place of this space continues to attract visitors seeking to learn more about the Ottoman past.